Ahoy, ahoy, and welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. Sitting right over there with a very appropriately themed shirt is... God, it's been so long. It's Clever Eric Muller.
There we go.
I couldn't... It was the nickname. I could not pull the nickname to save my life. Oh,
and sitting over there with, well, he's always wearing a t-shirt like this. It's Handsome Dan Nye.
There's something on it. It's going to be something I enjoy.
It's one of the three things that are currently in his brain.
Yeah.
Hashtag save the crew. Now,
always that one.
let's talk about Get Back to My t-shirt. Very appropriate for a movie we saw.
Simba. No?
No.
Oh, okay. The other
T'Challa.
part. Got it. So
Black Panther.
we happened to go and see Black Panther opening night, which was very fun. Thank you very much, Erica, for picking up tickets for all of us. So Black Panther, apparently the story starts like a few days after the events of Civil War ends. So it's like, man, poor T'Challa.
Just drop it right in. No time to grieve. Just keep going.
No time to grieve. You're king. Ready, go. That's how the movie starts.
Well, that's how the chain. That's how it works in royalty. This is why I'm glad we are not British or kings or queens.
We are not. We are none of those things. I mean, we're kings in our own right.
We could tell you a tale of two princes, but
1, 2.
Boom.
The Spin Doctors would be so proud right
Spin
now.
Doctors right now are going, hey, they just referenced us. I like these guys. Subscribe.
They're also like, where's my royalty check?
I didn't go over 5 seconds.
It's 10. Fair use. Fair use. Anyway, so we saw Black Panther. Clearly, we haven't even done audio yet. The audio is going to be so much worse than this. Mm-hmm. So Black Panther,
it's like Dan said, it's the pickup from where T'Challa left off in Civil War. He's returned home to Wakanda. He's ready to assume the throne. And then the movie kicks off with what I'm calling the tale of two halves. The first half where he's dealing with the ramifications of Claw. Okay. And then the second half is where you get Michael B. Jordan's character, known as Killmonger. And you get his very tragic backstory and how I just want him to have a character that has a normal childhood for once.
Again, I was going to say, again, we're like... we can't go too much into it because once the movie does get going, it gets pretty spoiler heavy pretty quickly.
Yes.
But this is going to be spoiler free. Before any of that happens, it's really like you say, duty's a king. That's kind of how the movie starts, where it's like the movie starts. There's a small action set piece, and then it goes into what happens when there's a new king in Wakanda. Also, Wakanda looks really pretty. Can you go live in Wakanda?
No.
Damn it. I want to live in Wakanda. I do. I loved it was in the trailer too. I love the claw, like, describing it as El Dorado. Like, it's such a cool little, like...
Yeah, a cool way to take, this mythology that we're used to and apply it to the MCU.
Is there anything else we can talk about the story, like, without spoiling it too much?
Well, the story is pretty much, we have T'Challa, he's dealing with the sins of his father. Now that he's king, he has to deal with everything that his father did while he was king.
Yep, that's right.
That's why I said it's a tale of two halves with the two villains. Of Claw, he's dealing, everything that Claw did while T'Challa's father was king. And then with Killmonger, he's dealing with other mistakes that his father committed while he was king that's bringing about Killmonger in Wakanda.
That being said, let's talk a little bit. We'll go into characters. I was so happy, and since you just said it, seeing Claw, seeing Andy Serkis, being able to do something that isn't motion capture. I'm like, I like it. He's legit chewing on scenery, and this is my thing. He has scenery to chew on. Oh yeah, he's literally in green screen like most every role he's in, but now he's like, look at this. I wonder how much he was acting and how much he was just happy to be on set with other actors.
I'm actually able to see this other person, and we're all not wearing mocap and whatnot.
Yeah.
No, it was great. He was fantastic.
He was so much fun, and it's like, I'm really happy. I hope he gets more stuff. Like, in the Tolkien white guys, like, in these movies, I liked him. Martin Freeman's good. He's serviceable. He gets more involved in this movie, which is a nice turn. But, man, we got to talk about the rest of the cast, because holy shit, this cast is stacked. We already knew Chadwick Boseman was going to be Black Panther. Yep. He's amazing. Lupita Nyong'o. I'm not even going to try to do a lot of the names because I would butcher them.
Same here.
Lupita Nyong'o, I can't remember her character's name. She plays Black Panther's love interest, and it's her ex when they're kind of on the outs, and it's like it comes up really quick, and it's really well done.
That's right there.
I wish I could remember the name of the general. It starts with an O.
It's Okoye.
Okoye.
Yeah.
And Again, I can't pronounce. She might steal the show.
Oh no, she flats out steals this movie. Her and T'Challa's sister.
Suri.
Yeah, the two of them are fantastic. This film, like this is a movie where you're like,
we'll get to why I think.
Well, I was gonna say you want strong women, like you got a little bit, you got that Wonder Woman. This is Marvel's answer to that.
Strong women, all the African American people you can shake a stick at, and just, it's so happy. I'm so happy for this.
The cast from top to bottom was fantastic. You got the guy from Get Out.
Yeah,
he was good.
Daniel Kaluuya, or Kaluuya, who we can't pronounce his name. He's really good. And again, we have Angela Bassett playing the queen. I can't remember what the term is for a queen where her husband has recently died, but it's like she's widowed, but there's some technical royal term for it. You get Forrest Whitaker. Oh, you get Forrest Whitaker's son.
Yeah,
I noticed at the very end of the movie, like you see his son, and it's you'll see when it happens. It makes sense. Sterling K. Brown is in it for a few scenes. Like everyone in this movie, and I think we can easily segue to the next one. Everyone in this movie is phenomenal, and Ryan fucking Coogler,
fantastic jobs writing this movie and directing this film. It looks pretty. Great storytelling throughout.
It is. There's not like I want to go see it again, mostly because this is the only negative, and it's a super nitpick. Some things go by really quickly. I just want to see it again because it was that well done, and I'm like, I know what happens here and here. There's something quick. Okay, I got it this time. Like, it's nothing that you're gonna miss, but it's just things are like, this is a lot packed into. Do you know how long the runtime was? I didn't look.
About 2 hours, 14 minutes.
Okay, so just a little over 2 hours. Like, they accomplish a whole lot in this movie. They accomplish so much in this movie. I didn't even stop to go, where the hell are Bucky and Cap? Because that's how Civil War ends.
Right.
Spoilers. But it's like, I didn't think that the entire movie. And then I'm like, the movie ended, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, that's right. But no, Ryan Coogler money's going to get thrown at that guy because he
deserves it.
Yeah, he's done nothing but manufacture. And that's also a challenge too, because we talk a lot about this on the regular podcast, is working within that Marvel system.
Yeah.
And like hitting all those beats right, getting like where you have to dot your I's and cross your T's as far as being a Marvel movie goes, and then being a standalone. This could arguably be one of the best Marvel standalones.
Yeah, and also like since it's a Marvel movie, there's going to be humor. I thought this time they actually let moments breathe. Yeah. Like unlike Guardians Volume 2 from last year, or Homecoming.
Laugh.
Right, or Ragnarok, where of course Ragnarok wasn't trying to let...
It was a comedy.
Right, that was a comedy. But with Black Panther, I think only once or twice they didn't let the scenes let us breathe, but it was fine.
But it was also like there's a familiarity to it, which is like that's where the comedy really shone, because it was like all the characters who were joking with each other. You're like, these are totally characters who would joke with each other, and this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like the sibling relationship between
Shuri and T'Challa. Yeah. Oh, so good. Anything else you want to talk about? Would you have any negatives?
My only negatives, like I said, I did not like the Tale of Two Halves, like where you have the Claw. I wanted more Killmonger, because what I really loved is the dichotomy between him and T'Challa. It's literally MLK, Malcolm X done in the MCU.
Okay.
I'm not going to go spoilers, but I mean, their stories and their character arcs, that's how it's depicted. And I loved it. I wanted to see more of it, but unfortunately you don't get that because you have the Claw half of the story and then you have the Killmonger.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I do want to say, like, this could be a cultural, so many milestone in cinema, in comic book movies, because there hasn't been a movie specifically like this where it's like blending so much. It's blending. You get the comic book movie. You're getting a pretty good sci-fi movie at times. You're getting like a lot of very well respected African culture in it, as the two white guys you're watching tell you about it. Like
and also it's a political movie when you're dealing with the rise and the fall of a king, and you have tradition versus the new ways. I mean, so many things.
It's an apex, and that's where like we really have to be like, Ryan Coogler, holy shit. Like, the fact that it's all, and that's the thing, it's balanced. It's not preachy, it's not beating you over the head with anything. Everything's well written, everything's well spoken. And I was
going to say, the worst parts I thought of this film were the post credits. They're the weakest.
I didn't mind them. I mean, you always get them.
Well, I mean, the first one was literally just the ending again.
Yeah.
And then the second one's like, okay, wife, I'm still here. Now, Dan, grade this movie.
It's an A.
I'm going A-.
That's the thing, to address yours, he had issues with the two halves. I didn't see it like that. Most of the time, I could see where he would pull that. Most of the time, when you get a movie like that, where you're going to like bigger beats and like almost cutting the story in half, you get what this movie did, where you get like some scenes to go in either direction. So you still get scenes from the other side of the story while that goes on. So I didn't notice as much. As soon as he said it, I'm like, I could see it, but it didn't bother me at all. Like, I was not bothered.
Well, aren't you better than me?
No, I'm just sharing my opinion, which is what we do. I am not better than him. We are equals.
That's right.
So, that's our review of Black Panther. That was one of our longer reviews, but there's a lot to say.
It's worth talking.
It's worth talking about. We might, if there's a demand, sometimes we'll get a demand to do Rotten, and we'll go full spoilers. I plan on seeing it in theaters again.
I might.
He might. So let us know if you want us to do that. As always, thank you very much for making it this far in the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let us know what you think of this. Let us know how much more. Oh God, Infinity War. Infinity War is like less than 4 months away.
Yeah.
It's less than 3 months away. I'm so excited.
Let's just say I'm glad we're sitting during this review right now.
If someone could hand me my coat. Nope. No coat. All right. Well, clever Eric Mahler.
Handsome Dan 9.
Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, ramble on.
Anchors away.